Hi, everyone. I am with Grace Liu, our Resource Global City Director in Jakarta. And so, Grace, you and I were just talking before we went live. It's now been 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So, as you look back upon these 3.5 years, what sticks out? What is the part of the job you still enjoy? And how has your journey been the last 3.5 years?
It has been an amazing, amazing journey. I think what I've experienced is bigger than what I expected. It's been the part of my job that I enjoy the most is getting to know each and every cohort member and their stories. I feel like God just moves so powerfully and so uniquely through each person's life story.
Yeah.
And so that part is something that I truly, truly enjoy. I value connectiveness. I think a big part of my passion is building up leaders and building up young adult communities. And so that's why I feel like this job from Resource Global is really a God-sent job that really suits my personality and also my giftings. And so, yeah, I've been really enjoying getting to know each and every cohort member, as well as the mentors that are involved as well, Tommy.
How do you think you've grown as a leader over these last 3.5 years through this experience?
How have I grown as a leader? Um, I think definitely it's been really humbling, Tommy. The cohort members in Jakarta are they are CEOs of companies, they are directors of companies, they are company owners, and so for me to be leading these group of leaders, I think it's just a very humbling experience. How have I grown? Honestly, I feel like I've been growing with each and every cohort. With all the teachers that we've had, I've learned that, being a good leader means that you need to cover for your teammates. It means that you need to develop a lot more patience. I've learned that being a good leader means you're able to lead people of all personalities and be
Yep.
able to understand them and meet them where they're at. It's not just about making them understand the program and follow the program, but being able to understand where they're coming from, what their needs are, so that you're able to communicate each person based on where they're at.
Yeah. And I will probably add on to you, Grace, in addition to what I've seen from you. One, you've grown in self-awareness about who you are as a leader. And two, you've grown more self-confident, not in an ambitious or arrogant way, that you've been more confident. Well, this is who God has wired me, and this is how He has designed me. This is how I could best lead. So you've become self-aware, more self-confident, and you become a better speaker, because I still remember 3.5 years ago when we talked, you were scared to be a speaker. Now look at you. You're able to function, operate as a team, mentor people, which has always been your strong suit, develop community, but now be the outward facing leader in Jakarta as well too.
Yes, definitely. So personal awareness, I think, is a big, big thing. I think understanding that God created me in a certain way, so I don't have to speak like anyone else. I don't have to behave like anyone else in order to be a good leader. Just being able to speak and act as my authentic self, is I think the best gift that I can give to people around me. But yeah, you're right. In terms of speaking, till now, Tommy, I think speaking still still scares me a lot. But I realized. I don't need to speak in order to please people. I'll just speak whatever God wants to put in my heart. But however it comes out, I think I'll just leave the rest up to God. I'll leave the results up to God. But whatever He wants to speak to me, I think I'm still trying to grow in boldness to speak that out and not let the fear, paralyze me.
As we begin to wrap up this cohort year, COVID-19 has changed everything. What are the memories that stick out to you for this past year's cohort?
This past year. So actually, this past year, during the program, I haven't been able to meet with the cohort members as much, simply because we met the first time in the first month, but then right after that, COVID hit. So then we
Yeah.
were meeting online the whole time. So actually, compared to the previous cohorts, there wasn't as much physical meeting time. And so there wasn't as much connectiveness between the cohort members. But when COVID-19 hit, I think this was a time where I saw the current cohort and the alumni really rise up together and doing what they can to help the city and doing what they can to help to be aware of what's going on around them. I know that a lot of our cohort members, they some that have factories, they shifted their factories to produce hazmat suits,
Yeah.
because a lot of hospitals were lacking in that. There are some that own F&B companies, and they put a part, I guess, in their food app to see if you want to, offer to provide food for Gojek drivers or Grab drivers because they were allowed to do
Mm,
jobs during that time. Basically, I think each and every cohort member, as well as Resource Global alumni, were trying to see where can I meet the need of my city during this time. And so I feel like there is a lot of unity in that, not just the current cohort, but I think the Resource Global alumni and the cohorts together. And
very
so that really stuck out to me.
Very, very good. Hey, it's during this time every single year. We always make a trip to Jakarta and we have our annual fundraising dinner. We have our icon. None of this is possible this year. And so, for those who are listening, I just want to say thank you for everything. Grace has done a remarkable job. That team has grown from Grace now to Reina, Alex, Jenny, and now the new addition, Amanda. And so you've done a great job. And I wish I could be there and tell you guys in person and say thank you. And now I know things are tough, guys. And everyone, I just want to say, hey, there is no pressure for you to give and support Resource Global this year. Now, if you're in a position to give and you would like to support it, I would love your help. But we're not going to make a formal ask this year. It's my job and Grace's job to figure it out financially, and I'll figure it out on the US end. But at the same time, if you're in a position to give, I would love your help. But please, there is no pressure because we realize this year is different. The world is different. Financially, your business is struggling. Financially, you may be in between jobs, out of a job, scared of what's going to be happening to your job. And so we want to be able to be sensitive and serve you during this time. And so, Grace, any last words for our supporters during this time?
Yeah, I just want to thank you on behalf of Resource Global Jakarta for always supporting us, for always praying for us. We're praying for you too, and we hope that we can share even more stories of what our amazing leaders in Resource Global have been doing.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day, everyone.